Hi Capricorn, I hope that everybody is doing well. Before we get into it, I would like to start off by setting the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Capricorn, I'm very happy, very thrilled to be here with you. We are going to get started. For anybody new, my name is Gabriella. I'm very happy to meet you here. I was meditating on the energy and I was getting that we are moving through a process of something. I think we're going to get some more clarity as we move through the cards to find out what's going on for us. We may be starting some sort of new position. We may be being guided to rest right now. There's some sort of new venture that we're going to be experiencing. I'm getting that by getting in touch with our guides and whatnot. If we're feeling any confusion or any balancing that we're doing, that it's going to help us out. Help us out here. Excuse me. I'm hearing perfect standing. Perfect standing. I'm hearing something about facing the music. Facing the music, okay? There's a decision that needs to be made, something that there's a message coming in about, okay? Decision that we're having difficulty with. This may be in the past. Let's find out. Yeah. Something we've really been in our heads about that we are being guided to exercise. I'm hearing exercise moderation with, okay? And I'm looking at our 10 of Cups. This has to do with emotional fulfillment, okay? Something going on with that. I'm hearing what it's going to be. I'm also hearing what it's going to take. I'm hearing Aquarius. I'm looking at us being in a spot where we may have been at a standstill with something, and we're now facing whatever decision this was that needed to be made. I'm seeing, and I'm looking us moving away from being in a place where we did not feel fulfilled with whatever we had been experiencing. This could be with our job, moving into a new job. We may have been having a hard time facing something at work, if this is what it's in regard to. Friends, anything interpersonal, but I'm seeing us really having been in our heads about something. I'm seeing a lot of air energy here, and I'm watching us now moving into a position that we feel very good about. This can be at work, this can be in the home, and I'm seeing that there was a test to see what we would do. We were definitely being tested. And I'm getting that we're now putting a rest to being in our heads about whatever this thing was before. I'm hearing moving along. And now I'm looking at us stepping into a position that we feel very good about emotionally, okay? I'm hearing in touch with our passions, and I'm seeing that there's clarity that comes for us about this thing that we're walking away from. Because we're ready for a new beginning. Excuse me 1 second. It's getting so warm. I'm getting also that there may be some shedding going on, some processing that we're experiencing as well. I'm hearing message coming in about new territory. New territory. I'm hearing moving into alignment. This was a past lesson that we experienced, okay? I'm seeing that we have achieved whatever this thing was, and we move into a place where emotionally we feel very happy about the position that we're in, feeling empowered and allowing our wish fulfillment to, I'm hearing, be fulfilled. I'm seeing that patience may have really played a key part in whatever this thing was, okay? It may have been really hard to make this decision. I'm seeing like it being a painful one that we had to make. But I'm seeing that there was a lesson in it, because maybe we felt like we were being taken advantage of. Our intuition was telling us. Maybe it's something that we didn't want to see before, but I'm getting that we were seeing it. We came to a spot where we were ready. Getting that our intuition is really going to be sending us signals about where we want to be going right now. And I'm seeing that we're being guided as well to really be setting boundaries wherever we're finding chaos in our lives. And I'm seeing that this really helps us sort through. I'm hearing sift through the decisions that need to be made, okay? I'm seeing us really working to be in a spot where we are, I'm hearing communicating fully, Capricorn. And I'm seeing us being guided as well to clarify that we're moving on from a situation, okay? Seeing judgment being called on something that that we had been involved in. Whether that be us or that be, I'm hearing universal law, okay? I'm looking at chaos and I'm seeing that judgment was called on a situation. I'm hearing that was not friendly. And I'm looking at us moving into a place where we're having clarity come through for us. I'm hearing the voice of reason. This can be us with ourselves. This can be us with another. And I'm seeing that we're in a spot where we're ready to face the decisions that needed to be made because we don't want to be in this spot anymore. Stressing about things, losing sleep over them. I'm seeing us being guided and really call on our strength in whatever situation this had been. I'm hearing recognition. And I'm watching us walking into a place now where we feel good about our spot at work. This was something that we worked for. And I'm seeing that we really had to communicate. We really had to set boundaries to move into this place as well. I'm hearing gain the strength, okay? Because what we were looking for was to find our emotional fulfillment, and we realized that we weren't going to get that where we last were. Moving out of chaos and into a place where things feel clear to us. I'm hearing true form. And I'm seeing that because of this position that we step into as well, it helps us get out of our heads. Because we could have been hesitant to do this. And I'm seeing that now, rather than being in a spot where we're turning a blind eye to things and stressing about them and feeling disappointed, we are speaking up now. And I'm getting that this was a lesson to see if we would, I'm hearing stand up for ourselves, okay? Subconsciously, this may have been something that we needed to work through. We may not have been actively seeing this. But I'm getting that this is a lesson, one that we're learning, okay? Cap. I'm getting that it was really stressful to move into this place for us. However, we have succeeded in accomplishing this. I'm hearing cheers. We may be going back and forth between a new place that we're moving into. But I'm getting that as soon as we make the decision that's needed, if we have not already, that we're going to have a new beginning that we feel very pleased with, I'm getting. And I'm seeing that the universe is going to favor whatever this movement is that we're I'm hearing sifting through again, okay? This movement that we're sifting through. I'm seeing us moving into a place where we are getting things done. I'm hearing accomplishment. And I'm seeing that there's an offer coming in for us. Somebody may also be coming in for us. And they're going to be sharing a truth with us that brings us clarity. And I'm seeing that we are picking what we want to, I'm hearing embark upon and establish, Capricorn. We may have had a lot of different options to choose from. But I'm seeing that the knowledge that comes, I'm hearing from the High Priestess, that brings us clarity, is the deciding factor. That's what I'm hearing. I'm getting that, like, getting in touch with ourselves. Now I'm hearing window shopping. Getting in touch with ourselves is what brings us clarity and helps us move into a position where we feel empowered, okay? I'm getting really synthesizing our yin and our yang, which is our masculine and our feminine. We really may have been called to be in a position where we believe in what we're doing. And I'm seeing that we are, and I'm seeing that we feel very good to be in this position. And I'm seeing that there's clarity that comes through for us. The epiphany moment about an opportunity for growth. And I'm seeing that when we are taking on all of the things that come in for us, that we may be left in a place that we feel really stressed by, and then we don't want to look at any of the opportunities we have. And I'm getting like I'm hearing taking a hard look at the offers that come in for us and taking the one that we really do believe in, Capricorn. This has to do with what we emotionally feel attracted to, empowered by. And I'm getting that also with the information that we have coming in, that is a higher level of information. The information of the High Priestess, okay? This is information that is not readily available to anyone. This is information that has to be worked for to gain. This is inner work that we do. I'm seeing us using that knowledge to really balance out. I'm hearing the highs and the lows, okay? And make decisions, ultimately. Step into our power. And I'm getting that we've been guided to step into a place that that is something new for us. This can be a new position. This can be any sort of new venture, new experience that we're engaging upon. And I'm seeing that this is something that we wanted as well. And I'm getting that us manifesting this played a big part in this. I'm hearing doing our share in the manifestation, which means doing the footwork in this. Yep, and I'm seeing there's an offer that comes in and clarity for us about this new role that we step into, and it is a boss role that we move into, okay? Where we feel good being in charge. I'm hearing also responsible, and I'm seeing that again, with discernment, we may have been taking on too much before, and I'm seeing us getting into a place where we're really figuring out which offers we want to take and which are not suitable for us, Capricorn. I'm hearing growth mindset, and I'm getting like a big change in maturity as well, with us realizing that if we take on everything that's presented to us, we're just going to be left stressed out and we're not going to be able to complete our jobs properly. I'm getting like really communicating that, using our voice, standing up for ourselves as well, Capricorn. I'm getting something about the sentiment, like just because you can act like it doesn't bother you doesn't mean that it doesn't bother you, and that like it's really important to advocate for yourself. I'm seeing us stepping into our power by ending cycles that we did not feel were healthy nor suitable for us. I keep getting that suitable, and I'm seeing us stepping into our king energy, our boss energy. This can be with a job, this can be regarding our home life. I'm seeing things balancing out because we decided to end something that really wasn't working for us. And it was something that we had been in a cycle with. I'm hearing going around the merry-go-round. We may have had a boss that we didn't feel was fulfilling the job duties that they had. And I'm getting that that's part of why we have moved on, so we can find our happiness. I'm getting like moving to a place where we know we're going to be fulfilled. And I'm seeing too that there may have been a situation where you felt like somebody wasn't being completely upfront with you. Maybe somebody that you felt you vibed well with, but that you didn't feel like was being honest with you, I'm seeing. And I'm getting that because you're choosing to move into this position, that things are going to end up working out. And I'm getting that this was also a karmic test as well, to see if you would call this thing out and move away from it. This could be with a company that you were working for, okay? Some sort of head figure of something. Then I'm seeing a transformation coming for us. You are being guided to step into a place that you felt empowered by. I'm hearing making those moves. And I'm seeing we're stepping into a place now also where we're not only taking the information that we have and using it effectively. I'm hearing using our resources. We're now healing from these karmic tests that we had where we may have been being taken advantage of. People may have not been honest with us. And I'm seeing us moving into a place both of recognition and of healing. And I'm seeing us moving now into a harmony, into a union. I'm hearing that works for us. And this is about us really, I'm hearing balancing the chakras. I'm also getting balancing the yin and the yang. And I'm seeing like us really manifesting. Again, I'm hearing keeping our resources close to the chest. Setting boundaries with money as well, I'm seeing. Maybe you didn't feel like you were being compensated for the work that you've been putting in. I'm getting also that we may be being advised to be mindful of the money that we're spending, Capricorn. Because there's something about a resource that we're holding on to that's going to bring in something for us that we want. And I'm looking at a transformation coming through for us because of our ability now to alchemize. I'm hearing strongly. Maybe before we had a difficult time with moderating, and I'm seeing us moving into a place where we're really learning to exercise that. This can be with our emotions as well. Because I'm seeing that when we act from a place that we feel like has integrity, it helps us to remain in alignment as well. And I'm seeing that the resources that we hold on to are granting a wish fulfillment for us to start a new venture. And I'm getting too that there may be a new place that we're transitioning into as well, that we're being guided through to alchemize, because this may be a new spot for us. And I'm getting that there's a transformation that we're undergoing. I'm looking at death, which speaks on death and rebirth. It's like the caterpillar that's in the cocoon that is going to be coming out as a butterfly. It's very much about a transitional space for us, Capricorn, which is what I mentioned in the beginning. And I'm seeing that this was something that we wanted. It may seem overwhelming right now if that's what we're going through, but I'm getting that this is just part of the process. Everything is guided and everything is going to work out as it's meant to, okay? Capricorn. And I'm getting that we may feel a bit overwhelmed with this new venture that we're starting. It may feel a bit chaotic, and we're really being guided to, I'm hearing, stay in touch emotionally. Be in a place where we feel stable emotionally, which means exercising healthy coping mechanisms. And I'm getting that that's going to bring us, I'm hearing, true clarity. And I'm getting something about a bell. I'm hearing whistle. Okay, we're going to run through this one more time, okay, Cap? I'm hearing on the ball. Now I'm hearing hallmark. I'm seeing us being guided to have the strength to really, I'm hearing, step into this new position that we're moving into, okay? This new beginning for us. Being guided also not to self-sabotage, so being mindful of our behavior. Also of the behavior of those around us as well. I'm hearing self-awareness. No self-sabotage, okay, Cap? And everybody has Capricorn somewhere in their chart, okay? I'm getting that, like, we're moving into a place where we want to be very, very clear about what we think is going to bring us happiness in this position that we're moving into, okay? I'm hearing setting goals as well. I'm hearing managing the mood and the mind space. I'm getting that emotionally because I'm seeing a lot of cups here. I'm seeing the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 7, and I'm looking at Temperance over here. And I'm seeing that we may be being guided to really use the healthy coping skills that we have to manage the emotions that we're feeling, also the thoughts that we have. I'm hearing thought watching, okay? So really being mindful of where our head is and getting into a place where we're talking ourselves down or talking ourselves up. I'm hearing regardless of the situation, so really, no matter what happens, us really being in a place where we're being our best friend, I'm getting. And I'm seeing that we may be having a lot of different emotions about things, and I'm looking at the Seven of Swords popping out for us. We may feel suspicious of people around us, but I'm getting that the more honest that we are with ourselves, the more honest we're going to be being with others around us, and the more of an ability we'll have to read people and know whether they're being honest with us or not, okay? It's like a mirrored exchange of energy I'm getting, okay? So honesty is going to be really important, and I'm getting like, especially honesty with ourselves about where our happiness lies and what's going to feel fulfilling to us, so we don't need to be stressing about things anymore. Like, is the lifestyle at home that I have making me happy? Like, do I feel happy about that? Is it a place where I can feel happy about my job? Same with that as well. And I'm seeing us getting to a place where when we envision what our ultimate happiness is going to be, what our ultimate happiness regarding a relationship is going to be as well. This can be with ourselves. This can also be us with a partner, with our friends. I'm hearing close friends, okay? I'm seeing that by envisioning the things that we know are going to make us feel good at the end of the day, we're then able to discern what to walk away from and what to hold on to. I'm hearing holding on to the spirit as well. So, like, really, I'm hearing something about soul food. And I'm seeing that we may have felt confusion in the past because people were not honest with us, and we may be still dealing with the disappointment of that. And I'm seeing that we're being guided to walk away from anything that we feel like does not bring us clarity. I'm hearing in life, okay, Capricorn? I'm hearing honesty is going to be your best friend, so that's what I'm getting for us, Cap. Okay, I'm going to end it there, friends. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye, Cap.